As of Tuesday, August 4th, 2026, regular market trading hours are currently closed, with the latest standard trading session closing on Monday, August 3rd, 2026 at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. At the final bell of that session, Space Exploration Technologies Corp. traded at a closing price of $108.37 per share, marking an intraday surge of $7.60, or a positive movement of 7.53%. In early pre-market action on August 4, 2026, indicative quotes are hovering around $115.97, pointing to an additional gain of 7.01% as investors digest off-hours order flow. While most market participants see this violent upward move as a standard momentum breakout triggered by recent launch announcements, the actual data beneath the surface tells a fundamentally different story. The driving force behind this price action is not speculative retail enthusiasm or headline media chatter. Instead, it is a structural squeeze occurring across institutional liquidity pools, where large fund managers are rapidly recalibrating their portfolio allocations away from traditional mega-cap technology equities and funneling fresh capital directly into hard-asset commercial aerospace infrastructure. Every everyday investor looking at the space industry assumes the primary value driver is the sheer number of rocket launches broadcast on social media. The consensus belief holds that as launch frequency scales up, operational margins will automatically expand, driving exponential revenue growth for early backers. That expectation sounds perfectly logical on paper, yet the reality on the balance sheet reveals a far more complex dynamic. Launch services by themselves operate on surprisingly tight cash margins due to continuous capital expenditures, launchpad maintenance, and rapid iterative hardware testing. The true value multiplier is not the hardware taking off from the launchpad, but the high-margin global communications network riding into orbit on those payloads. While the broader public focuses on rocket landings, sophisticated capital allocators on Wall Street are pricing in recurring cash flows from orbital satellite connectivity, military payload hosting, and exclusive government defense architecture. This mismatch between popular narrative and institutional reality creates the exact price dislocation we are observing in the current market cycle. If you look at recent trading activity over the past several sessions, volume patterns show a noticeable spike in block trades alongside heavy accumulation from institutional desks. While high-profile tech equities like Tesla stock, Apple stock, and Nvidia stock experienced choppy sideways trading amid broader macroeconomic uncertainty, space technology equities demonstrated rare relative strength. Daily volume crossed well above 20-day averages, driven by heavy buying from systematic momentum funds and specialized aerospace funds. This shift in capital flows highlights a subtle rotation across retail trading platforms. Traders using the Robinhood app for Robinhood stock trading and Robinhood investments have been aggressively acquiring Robinhood fractional shares to gain exposure to commercial space technology without needing to commit massive lump sums. At the same time, users accessing Robinhood Crypto, Robinhood Cash Management, and Robinhood Features are increasingly balancing speculative growth assets with core industrial exposures. On retail-focused platforms like SoFi, SoFi Invest, SoFi Investing, and SoFi Stocks, investor interest in thematic technology has surged as users seek out alternatives to standard index funds. Whether utilizing SoFi ETFs, a SoFi robo-advisor, SoFi Active Investing, or the broader SoFi trading platform, individuals are searching for companies that combine tangible industrial assets with software-style margin profiles. Conversely, institutional execution presents a stark contrast. Heavy volume moving through Interactive Brokers Trading, the Interactive Brokers platform, and specialized Interactive Brokers account structures reveals sophisticated traders taking advantage of lower Interactive Brokers fees to execute complex option strategies and hedge against near-term volatility. This division between retail accumulation and institutional hedging explains why daily swings have remained wide even during sessions without major corporate news announcements. To fully grasp where this stock is heading, we need to examine the underlying macroeconomic pressures influencing capital costs across the entire market. For high-growth, capital-intensive industries, interest rate expectations remain a critical factor. High interest rates raise the cost of debt financing, making it harder for early-stage space startups to survive. However, for established market leaders with substantial cash reserves and proven commercial revenue streams, elevated borrowing costs actually serve as a massive competitive moat. Strong balance sheets allow dominant institutions using Fidelity, Fidelity Investments, Fidelity Brokerage, Fidelity ETFs, and Fidelity Mutual Funds to hold significant overweighted positions. Investors managing wealth through Fidelity Wealth Management, Fidelity IRAs, the Fidelity mobile app, or the Fidelity trading platform view established space infrastructure as a core long-term hedge against traditional tech market saturation. Comment below how many shares of Space Exploration Technologies Corp. Or commercial space stocks you currently hold in your portfolio, and let me know if you're buying more at these current price levels or waiting for a pullback. To evaluate whether the current market valuation is justified, we must examine what the company actually does and how its core business engine functions. Space Exploration Technologies Corp. Operates as a vertically integrated aerospace manufacturer, launch services provider, and satellite communications network operator. Unlike legacy defense contractors that relied on expensive cost-plus government contracts and third-party component suppliers, this business built its entire operational architecture around reusability, in-house manufacturing, and rapid prototyping. Its commercial launch business handles satellite deployments for commercial customers, scientific payloads for space agencies, and critical crew transport missions. Meanwhile, its satellite internet constellation generates predictable recurring service revenue from consumer, enterprise, maritime, aviation, and government subscribers globally. This dual-engine model combines high barrier-to-entry manufacturing with scalable software-style margin subscription cash flows. Past performance data and previous financial filings demonstrate how rapidly this business model transformed from a capital-hungry hardware project into a cash-generating powerhouse. In its early operating stages, the launch division absorbed immense amounts of capital to prove out reusable rocket landing technology. Once reusability became routine, launch costs per kilogram dropped dramatically, allowing the company to capture a dominant share of the global commercial launch market. That launch cost advantage was then leveraged to deploy thousands of low Earth orbit satellites at a fraction of the cost competitors would face. Early financial reports showed heavy operating losses during the initial constellation build-out phase, but as subscriber counts crossed key adoption thresholds, gross margins expanded rapidly. Today, recurring subscription revenue represents a growing percentage of total incoming cash flow, reducing reliance on periodic launch contract timing and creating a far more stable corporate valuation foundation. When investors evaluate where to place their money through an individual brokerage account, deciding on the right online investment strategy requires analyzing both platform features and broader portfolio management principles. For those seeking structured diversification, tools like Schwab Intelligent Portfolios or an automated intelligent portfolio offer algorithmic asset allocation, balancing high-risk growth sectors with defensive cash and bond holdings. Other investors prefer hands-on control through self-investing, actively searching for the best investing sites to conduct fundamental analysis and technical chart evaluations. Whether using online investing platforms to build a long-term retirement nest egg or seeking professional investment help to navigate volatile market cycles, making an informed investment requires looking past surface-level market chatter and analyzing the underlying operational metrics that drive durable corporate compounding. Looking ahead toward the future outlook, several key catalysts and potential headwinds will determine whether the stock can sustain its upward momentum. The primary catalyst centers on the scaling of next-generation launch vehicles capable of lifting significantly heavier payloads into orbit in a single launch. Successfully deploying larger, higher-capacity communication satellites will dramatically increase network bandwidth, enabling direct-to-cell mobile connectivity and expanding high-speed internet access into previously unreachable global markets. Additional tailwinds include expanding military defense contracts for specialized orbital tracking networks and secure satellite communications. However, investors must also weigh real operational risks, including potential regulatory delays, orbital debris management challenges, intense emerging competition from rival satellite operators, and supply chain bottlenecks for specialized aerospace components. When we weigh these future variables against our original expectation versus reality framework, the core insight becomes clear. The market consensus views space exploration technology stocks through the narrow lens of speculative growth and high-profile rocket launches. The reality, however, is that the industry is transitioning into an essential utility phase, dominated by recurring cash flows, orbital asset dominance, and deep institutional backing. Investors who focus solely on short-term trading volatility risk missing the